It should stay nice for the next 2 days or so, although Sunday we'll start to get a few of the changes, and then Monday, that's when it really starts to kick off. So let's talk a little bit about what we're looking at for tomorrow. We'll start around 9 o'clock in the morning. The key thing I want you to take away as you take a look at Futurecast for tomorrow is that it's going to be dry. It's actually a pretty nice day. We're just going to have some increasing high clouds through the day after starting off maybe with some early morning low clouds and fog in just a few spots. By 7 p.m., still dry. Great for any outdoor plans, just plenty of clouds overhead. Sunday's where we start to get a few changes. The cloud deck gets a little bit thicker, and you're seeing these little green spots popping up from time to time, an indication of maybe some spots of drizzle or even a little tiny spot of light rain, but it's very hit or miss, and I think the chances will be increasing through the day. But overall, I think Sunday's a pretty dry day. Then pay attention to Ventura County and Santa Barbara County as we go through the overnight hours. This is where we start to develop a couple of showers. So by 3 o'clock in the morning, we have a couple of scattered showers now starting to spread across the region. This is not the heavy rainfall we're expecting for Monday. That'll arrive as we go through the mid to late morning hours and get into the early afternoon. This is what it looks like by 11 o'clock in the morning. This is as far as Futurecast is going to take us. What you're seeing right here, this is most likely going to be some form of a squall line, I have a feeling. This is going to be thunderstorms mixed in with some very heavy rainfall, working its way from west to east across the region. As this goes overhead, the rainfall rates will likely be producing some flooding underneath, and this will just kind of mark the start of the rainfall that will continue for at least a couple of days. So let me show you what this looks like on the long-range Futurecast. The line of rain is somewhere in here. But as we go into Tuesday, more rainfall is potentially happening. Wednesday looks like some scattered shower activity. This is what it looks like for Wednesday morning. And we may have some of that lingering into Thursday as well, though this is a big question mark as Thursday, whether or not we get really anything from this weather system. But we are leaving in the chance on the 7-day forecast. So as all this works its way through the area, we're looking at about 1 to 3 inches of rain total. Most of that will actually be just on Monday. We're just going to be adding a little bit to it, I think, as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday. The other thing is that as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, snow levels will be dropping quite a bit, and I'll show you the impact on the mountains in just a second. But basin forecasts on top here, coastal forecasts on the bottom. Again, dry for tomorrow. Good day to get prepared. You've also got another good day on Sunday, although it's going to be mostly cloudy with some spots of drizzle around. Heavy rain and thunderstorms start up as we get into Monday morning, and then it's just going to kind of be on and off rain from Monday all the way through at least Wednesday, maybe Thursday of next week before we finally dry out as we get into Friday. Here's how it looks at the valleys on top, i.e. forecast down below. Dry for tomorrow, just increasing clouds throughout the day. Sunday, a chance of some drizzle, but the real heavy rainfall is as we get into President's Day. And you can see for Tuesday and Wednesday, the shower chances continue. High desert on top, low desert forecast down below. We're also going to be watching some cold air sweeping into the region, so you can see how that does to the overnight temperatures for the deserts, dropping down to the 30s. Would not be surprised if maybe on Wednesday we get a few snowflakes down to the high desert floor. That's how low the snow levels will drop. But for the area mountains, dry tomorrow. For Sunday, just a couple of scattered light showers, mainly rain. And then it becomes snow for Monday, more snow for Tuesday as the snow levels drop. And we could potentially see some snow along the grapevine as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe 1 to 2 feet of snow total around Big Bear and Wrightwood as we get to the end of this storm.